Hello YouTube family, welcome to Peggy Joe's Kitchen and welcome to my channel. Today I will be making a small seafood boil, and I will be boiling 3 clusters of Dungeness crabs and 2 clusters of snow crab. And these are the ingredients that you'll need. We'll be using 2 large onions, 2 large lemon, and about a bulb and a half of garlic. We'll be putting some celery, fresh celery, some red bell pepper, and some orange bell pepper. I don't have any green bell pepper, so we'll have to use what I have. And then we'll be putting about 3 to 4 bay leaves in the pot. And we'll be seasoning our water with some salt, and you can salt your water to taste. So there's really no measurements with this. It's all to taste. And I'll be using a little bit of the barbecue shrimp sauce mix. And then I'll be putting some Louisiana crawfish and crab boil and shrimp boil. And then I will also be using the Louisiana boil booster, and this is the smashed garlic flavor. And here I have my Dungeness crab and my snow crab, and I purchased mine from Albertsons, and this is probably about 2 pounds of crab. And then I'll be putting some potatoes in the boil. I'll show you how I cut my potatoes. And in this pot here, I'm going to use, it's kind of like a wok shape pot, but I'm going to be putting about 4 quarts of water into this pot. And I'll come back and show you. I'm going to go ahead and get the lemon and the onion all cut up and start the water to boil. And I'll come right back. All right, you guys, I have the water boiling. It's starting to boil. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how I cut my potatoes. I'm going to cut them long ways, and I'm using russet potatoes today, and you want to make sure that you wash them off really good. Okay, so you want to cut just a smidget off the end, off both sides. And this is mostly for presentation, the reason why I'm doing that. Okay, so now that I have it cut on both sides, you want to cut it about a 1/4 of an inch thick. Slice it like this. And I probably can get about 4 slices out of this potato. Okay. Let's cut the other one. So I'm going to use 3 russet potatoes. One of them is kind of small, but the other 2 are like a medium size. Okay, so now I have all my potatoes cut. I'm just going to cut the onion in half. And then cut that half. So we're going to cut the onion in 4 pieces. And I don't normally take the skin off, but today I'm going to go ahead and take the skin off of these, since it's such a small boil that I'm doing. And go ahead and rinse these off. Okay, so let's see. We're going to go ahead and salt the water. And I'm using kosher salt. And what you want to do is you want to taste your water. Take a spoon, stir it up. Also, you want to make sure you put your potatoes in some water until it's time to cook them. So I'm putting them in a bowl of water. All right, let's go ahead and put some more salt. So we're starting with the salt first. And you want to be mindful of the different boil seasonings that you're putting, because one of them that I'm using doesn't have any salt, so I can be a little bit more generous with the salt. Okay, so we got enough salt in the water. Let's go ahead and put 4 bay leaves. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead and put our lemons. So squeeze your lemon, squeeze a little bit of the juice out, then drop that half in. Squeeze a little bit of the other one, drop that one in. All right. Now we're going to start to add our crawfish and crab seasoning into the water. And then this is the boil booster that I'm putting. The smashed garlic flavor. And you want to taste it. Just taste your water. All right, let's go ahead and drop the onion in. the celery. Basically, we're going to go ahead and drop all our vegetables into the water. The garlic. And let this come to a boil. And first, what you're going to do, you're going to put your potatoes in the water first. And give them a head start on cooking. Go ahead and put a little bit more of the crab boil in there. This is the smashed garlic. And then a little bit more of the crawfish, crab, and shrimp seasoning. The boil. And you can use any type of crawfish and crab boil that you like. So this is what it looks like down in the pot. And we're going to wait for it to come back to a rolling boil. I'm going to go ahead and cut another onion and put off in there. And when you're boiling inside, you have to be mindful of the pepper because when you inhale it, it'll kind of make you want to cough. So this one onion that I'm going to put in there, I'm not going to put it in there until I put my crab in. So my husband likes to eat the onion. So that this onion won't be as mushy or as cooked. It'll still have a little crunch to it. So we'll do that once it's getting close to the crabs to being done. Okay, nice little boil, rolling boil. So I'm going to take the potatoes and put the potatoes in there. So we're going to get the potatoes going and kind of get them just a smidget soft. And then we will introduce our crab legs into the pot. And then when you do that, what's going to happen, your water, the boil is going to reduce. So you have to get it back up to a nice rolling boil. And once you've done that, we're going to boil the crab legs for about 8 to 10 minutes. And then we will turn the burner off and we'll let them sit and soak in that juice, in that water. Okay, I'll bring you guys back when I'm ready to when it's time to put the crab legs in. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and put the crab legs in. These are the Dungeness crab. And I've already put one cluster of the snow crab. Here's some more snow crab. You want to get it all covered up under the water. And here's another big cluster of Dungeness crab. Try to get them covered up. And once the water starts to boil, it'll cover them up a little bit better. So the water will rise up some. So let's go ahead and wait for that to start boiling again. Okay, so it's been about 8 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and turn it off and just let it sit there. I'll go ahead and take it off of the burner. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I've turned it off. I'm just going to put some ice cubes on top and just let them melt. And what this is going to do is going to help the seasoning to soak down into the crab. So as soon as all of the ice cubes are melted, then I will take it over to the sink and I'll pour everything into a colander, and then we'll put it into a tray and show you what it looks like. Okay, so what I've done, I made a little sauce out of this barbecue shrimp sauce mix, and the directions are on the back, and it calls for butter, Worcestershire, and water, but I used chicken broth. And then you let it simmer down in the pot. Okay. So here's my mixture. And what I'm going to do is just drizzle some onto the crab. It has a lot of different herbs and seasonings in this mix. I'll put a little bit on the potatoes. And there you have it. Okay, YouTube family. I almost forgot to close out my video. I was so hungry and wanted those crabs so bad. So I've already eaten, but I wanted to come back and thank you guys for watching my videos. And if you have not watched any of the videos before and this is your first time, welcome. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And hit that notification bell so you'll be notified every time I post a video. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.